What's up?
Can I have the headphones to listen to my audiobook?
Yeah. Yeah. Then you won't even hear my audio.
I want y'all to know I hate when he live streams. It's a fight every single day he live streams.
I'm gonna eat.
Okay, horrible. Are you actually left?
Yeah. All right, we got one viewer. One viewer. What is up? One viewer. Okay, so let's get to it. Sorry, hold on. This is the bib I wear when I eat. All right, so let's get to it. I'm gonna share my window. Is that the right window? Yeah. So I'm gonna share this window. All right, so you guys are now watching my window. I'm gonna look at my. I'm going to look at my YouTube feed from my phone just to make sure it's actually. You guys can't see what I'm doing. Okay, so we are in fact live. All right, so let's get to it. So this is the first. Wow, so we have like all these enzymes, makeup of enzymes. I'm just looking through all my notes here just so I remember what is what. Okay, so chapter 1. 61 pages. All right. An invisible history. All right. Okay, so introduction. Microorganisms are small organisms. Most are so small that cannot be seen without a microscope. Most microscopes are harmless to humans, and in fact, many are helpful. Without microbes, there would be no bread or cheese, etc. Some of them can live without us. Others can cause disease that can make us sick. All right, so this is a pretty elementary introduction because we're super advanced microbiologists. What does this look like? What does life really look like? So, Antoine van Leeuwenhoek began using the simple microscope, often made a new microscope for each specimen, examined water, and visualized tiny animals, fungi, algae, and single-celled protozoa. And at first, they were called animalcules. So that's one of the learning objectives I remember is what were they called then and what are they called now? Now they're called microorganisms, but before they were called animalcules. And by the end of the 19th century, these organisms were called microorganisms. All right. So this guy is made the first microscope. So that's pretty cool. How can microbes be classified? Carolus Linnaeus developed a taxonomic system for naming plants and animals and grouping animals together. Leeuwenhoek's or microorganisms can be grouped into 6 categories. So we got bacteria, archaea, fungi, protozoa, and algae, and small multicellular animals. I think that would classify as eukaryotes, I believe. So Bacteria, archaea, fungi, protozoa, algae. All right, so types of microorganisms. So these are the kingdoms here. Eukaryote, archaea, algae, protozoa, and fungi. Right. Endosymbiotic theory. So the endosymbiotic theory is talking about how we got mitochondria and photosynthetic stuff just because other cells came to live in us, came to live into other cells, and we're like, this is a good place to live. The early years of microbiology. How can microbes be classified? So we got bacteria and archaea. So these are prokaryotes. Bacteria we know are prokaryotes. Archaea are like archaic, super, super old microorganisms. So it would make sense that they're prokaryotes. Unicellular and lack a nuclei. Much smaller than eukaryotes, found everywhere where there's sufficient moisture. Some isolated in extreme environments, and they reproduce asexually. Bacteria cell walls contain peptoglycan through some lack of cell walls. It makes sense that these prokaryotes would reproduce asexually just because archaea are really old organisms, and so are bacteria. So it makes sense that they don't have uh, really efficient reproduction techniques like sexual reproduction, which uh, allows there to be genetic variation. And as we know, genetic variation is kind of the key. Helps you